EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Condors of London. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway here in London. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Jackson now. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Condors march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
Giants, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. As he'll be backed up to start this drive.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Yeah, big play there. When you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And this will be a Giants first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
The slot man in motion right. They'll run on first down. Wheeler And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
The nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of this caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second down in the yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of people thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Here's Dart. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rodriguez. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them. The screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. To throw, Dart. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
First down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Hold them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
2nd down and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. Touchdown! From 40 yards out. And the Giants go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. But CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield. They're eligible, too.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
They're on 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off and reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
You change it.
They go play action with Jackson. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. They need 12 here. It's third down.
Brings up third down.
Hey, report. Watch twins. No, we changed it.
Play action. Now Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known the points won't come so easy again.
On fourth down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This will be fielded at the 17. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time about where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
It'll be a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Off the play fake, it's Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Throwing is Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Second quarter now, and it's London with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Wanna quit? Run it shot. Sit on. 180. Run it shot. You change it. This way.
Jackson. He'll get this out to Genty. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Ashton Genty, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Condors are able to add on to that lead. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 8.
Giants 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he stopped immediately there. Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. So they get a traffic there, and that's complete. The 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Giants.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Right back to him on 1st down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They'll try the left side. It's Wheeler. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On play action, here's Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
And it's 4th down.
Here's Dart. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. On 1st down, it's Genty. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 47 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Jackson. Touchdown! A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Condors have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a 4th quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
We've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
1st down, New York.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And really a nice job there to make something out of that run. Sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Wheeler. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, Wheeler. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Dart to throw on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal. They'll certainly have the green. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Touchdown! Master Jetty with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Condors continue to pull away here in this first half. Now for the extra point. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6.
Condors 28, Giants 6.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Play action. Now Dart. Throw left side complete. That's Wheeler. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
To throw now. Dart. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on theirs.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Lamar Jackson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Condors will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team. As he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. In motion, the tight end. To throw is Dart. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Tucker. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up the running ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Wheeler. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson. 2nd and 10.
30-yard line.
Here's Dart. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
Dart. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
I didn't like the play call. I loved it. Running situation for sure on 4th and short. They got the defense to commit too many men in the box to stop the run and have the guts to go for the pass instead. And as a result, they're set up 1st and goal.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Dart going to look to throw here. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Sanders. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll try to throw for it with Dart. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Trey Tucker from 4 yards out. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 22.
Giants 13.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Room to run at the 50. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. On his loop for the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Condors 42, Giants 13.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, dart. This is brought in by Casper. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A play fake, and now it's Dart. Open man is Tucker. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 18-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Wheeler. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. A great play there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into that deficit. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive linemen.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Score, Condors 42, Giants 19.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it, as he gets right down on that one. 3rd and 9 here.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Report. 180.
Here's Jackson. He'll try it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Abdul Carter. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And they'll send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Third and 8.
Throwing his dart. They'll try and do the... Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Mike Green. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Muscles him off. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. Offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's good for a Monday first down.
They'll go again with Genty. And bulldozing his way through. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all living on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Condors are an extra point away from going up by 30. Luke now for the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30.
Good. Makes the score Condors 49, Giants 19.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Let's go.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, New York.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, here's Scalaboo. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Watching that play unfold, watching him complete it, brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. To the air, dart. And it's intercepted. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
At the Giants' 40-yard line.
Let's go. Ready. What a shot.
Jackson now. He's got his man on the crossing route. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down. This time, Jackson will throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 78 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
The Giants on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Throwing his dart. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And Brian Dable, with his background on offense, he's got a call ready, and they are going to go for it on 4th down. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Have confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson. And he slings one that's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
It feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they
and this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Well, it's taken down, but not before picking up the first thanks to a flashy little spin move. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
At the 3-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Mark Andrews, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Condors look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Condors look for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Condors 56, Giants 19.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. A partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. 60
Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw, Dart. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First target, first catch, and a first down. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Give up the middle, Scatteroo. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Play fake, and here's Dart. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Hey, officer.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Jackson going to keep it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
And, Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
180.
Jackson from the shotgun. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, they just continue to roll. And Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
The kick is good.
Going after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
19.
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Let's go now.
Dart going to give to Scannaboo. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Now Dart. Under pressure, and down he goes. The decision made for him. They got to go. It's 4th down.
A loss of 9 yards. Another 3 and out.
Buffalo 18. Warriors 17.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Londoners, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll drop to 9-5 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.